Hi, it's Jeff Crampton with Keller Williams. Because of my previous 15 years of experience in the mortgage industry, I have received a lot of questions regarding refinancing, current rates, and based on what the media has been saying regarding rates and the Fed lowering them, whether or not now is a good time to look into refinancing your home mortgage. So I have put together some information regarding the 4 most frequently asked questions. And I am sending this out to my past clients and database. I hope you find this information to be helpful. Question number 1. I saw on the news that the Federal Reserve's Fed funds rate is now near zero. Doesn't this mean that the rate on my mortgage loan should also be near zero? Well, so the Fed funds rate is not a consumer lending rate. The Fed funds rate is the rate that the Federal Reserve Bank, in other words, the government, charges banks when banks borrow money overnight to meet their short-term obligations. Businesses may have trouble borrowing money over the coming weeks, so the Federal Reserve's move to lower Fed funds will give banks confidence to lend money, knowing they can borrow from the Federal Reserve at low rates. So the zero rate that people are hearing about on the news will not directly affect mortgage interest rates, but should impact shorter-term loans for consumer debt and auto loans. Question 2. I hear US Treasury bonds are at record low rates, so shouldn't my mortgage rate be lower? Mortgage rates are determined by the price of mortgage-backed securities, or MBSs, and they have their own market where prices are determined by supply and demand. Over the past week, the supply of the MBSs have overwhelmed demand, causing the value of MBSs to drop. When the value of MBSs drop, mortgage interest rates increase and move higher. Question 3. Is the government doing anything to bring rates back down? Well, the Federal Reserve Bank has pledged to buy U.S. mortgage-backed securities to stabilize the MBS market. While rates may fall back to early March lows, it is unclear whether supply will overwhelm demand again, as it did last week, causing rates to artificially inflate. Question 4. What can I expect interest rates to do in the coming weeks? This is the if I had a crystal ball answer. The COVID-19 coronavirus has introduced new risks to the entire economy, which makes all of the markets unpredictable. Lenders are expecting rates to come back down in the next 30 to 60 days to where they were in late February and early March, when it might have been beneficial to refinance your home mortgage. When interest rates do drop, it will probably be for a very short period of time, as banks will once again be inundated with loans and will artificially raise rates to control the volume. If you wish to be in a position to take advantage of another possible drop in interest rates, you should consider doing a full loan application and submitting loan documents in order to lock the lower rate as quickly as possible. I work with one of the best mortgage lenders in the business and have included a link to her website application to the button below. Her name is Sidney Johnson with All Western Mortgage, and I have known her for at least 25 years. So if I was going to refinance my own mortgage, she is who I would contact first. Her phone number is 702-830-2271. And if you have any other questions that I might help you with, please reach out to me, as I will probably know the answer, or I can point you in the right direction to get you the right answer. As always, if you know anyone who needs some information about buying or selling a house, please point them in my direction. I promise to take great care of them. Thank you so much, and I hope this information was useful.